here's another episode of our Technique Tuesday. So for this week we're back to the kettlebell. Obviously last week we went through a bit more about just momentum and trying to use that to your advantage. This week we're going to get back to sole exercises with Kettlebell Upright Row. What we're going to do, we're going to go through the key points that you guys need to focus on when you're performing this move, and then a few adaptations that are going to help you should you struggle. So kettlebell row normally gets something like this. Go from straight arms to elbows above the shoulders and then back to straight arms. This particularly works the traps across the top here as well as parts of the shoulder as well. Alternatively, there are ways to make it a little bit easier, which we're going to go through in a little while, but what we want you first to make sure is whenever you're performing these exercises, you're doing it strictly and efficiently to begin with. When it gets into you doing classes where you're trying to race through it and you're trying to beat another team or anything like that, then you can move that a little bit quicker, but initially you need to get that technique right to make it of any benefit to you. There's no point in racing through these things and they're not going to help you. So what we're going to go through it step by step with Thomas here, using the kettlebell for the upright row. You can also use this with a dumbbell, which we'll show you just in case you haven't got any kettlebells at home. What you need to do is start with straight arms. So you can see his arms are as straight as they're going to get and the kettlebell is hanging about waist high. What you want to do first is lift the shoulders up. Before lifting with the elbows, lift the shoulders up to begin pulling the shoulders into the shoulder joint, and then you're going to raise up with the elbows so the elbows are coming above the shoulders, hands directly below the chin. Once you've held there for a second, then you can just slowly start to lower the kettlebell down so you hit that straight rep movement again, fully relaxing the shoulders before repeating the rep again to bring them up and back down. Try and work on pulling them shoulders in before leading with your elbows. If you're leading with the shoulders and the traps, then you're going to get maximum benefit from that exercise. An alternative for this one, just to make it a little bit easier, so a regression to bring it back to an easier version, what you can do is take a bit more wider than shoulder width apart stance, dip the hips, so you're moving the kettlebell towards the floor, and then as you snap the legs straight, this comes back to what we talked about last week with the momentum, as you snap the legs straight, then you can lift the kettlebell up as well. For this one though, again, still work on pulling the shoulders into the shoulder joint first, then bending the knees and then driving up towards the top, and then just see how that feels with you. Alternatively, if you haven't got a kettlebell, you can grab a dumbbell and perform the same move. Someone asked me about this when we first started doing the online coaching thing, and I put out a video solely to them. What you want to do is bring your hands to the centre of the dumbbell. This obviously is a little bit more difficult because you've got less space on the handle, but again, it works the exact same way, lifting the shoulders up into the shoulder joint first and then raising up with the elbows. Equally, you can bend the knees again and lift it up. Just see how you get on with it. Try a few different, try both variations, both with a dumbbell and with a kettlebell, and then with the momentum and without it, trying to make it nice and strict. Something you can also do to make it a little bit easier, you can also drop down to 2 knees as well and perform the exact same move. But like I say, give it a go at home, let us know how you get on,